have done of all the animals in nature, the only ones who trample on the weak and lead an unjust life are the forced humans. Then father, isn't this way of life of humans very bad? Why does nature not do anything to overcome all this? The daughter asked. Father, to overcome this disease in the human race, nature has been trying to eliminate inequality by creating Mahatmas from time to time. Once upon a time nature created Gautama Buddha as Mahakaranyamurthy and tried to eliminate the discrimination between human beings. Buddha's life passed in the lap of nature like ours. Looking for the reason for human greed and mutual discrimination, he taught all his contemporaries the ways to overcome it, but no one remembered his words. Strangely, they hated him too. After that, Basavana and Vivekananda came. No matter who comes, no matter how much they try, discrimination between selfish people has never disappeared. Amen echoed her father's words. After the efforts of such a great man, Baba Saheb Ambedkar was born in North India. He continued the work of Buddha, Basavana, Vivekananda. Country in order to bring the life of degraded human beings on the right track with their knowledge. He traveled around the countries and studied. He created a constitution for our country that eradicates discrimination, uplifts the downtrodden, punishes the wrongdoers, and gives equal opportunities to all. On hearing this, the daughter said, Ambedkar has done such a good job, why is there still discrimination? Why is that mother and daughter living like that in torn clothes and in the cold? I asked. Appreciating the intelligence of his daughter, the father said, the discrimination between children and human beings is created by the machinations of the rich and the few above. Ambedkar's dream remains unfulfilled because those who created the discrimination are still sitting in the place where the constitution created by Ambedkar should be implemented. However, Ambedkar lit the lamp of courage in the lives of oppressed people. All the oppressed organized and raised their voices against inequality. They are still protesting. The daughter asked if Father Ambedkar was also poor. Dindala was not so poor as his grandfather, and father worked in the army, but the disease of caste inequality hurt him a lot. Ambedkar studied hard with a desire to save the country from disease. He did not experience any happiness in his personal life. Amen echoed his father's words. Once Ambedkar came from abroad, he got a big job. He always wore a suit to work. His wife Ramabai supported Ambedkar's work. He did not tell them about the problems at home. One day Ambedkar came home after work. Ramabai was sewing another torn part of the sari she was wearing with a needle. Seeing this, Ambedkar got tears in his eyes. He took Ramabai and went to the cloth shop. He asked the shopkeeper to show him 5 or 6 nice saris. However, Ramabai kept staring at Ambedkar's face without looking at the sari. Noticing this, Ambedkar said, "Why are you looking at me like that?" When asked, Ramabai said, "After so many years, I got a chance to see you so closely." Ambedkar's eyes got wet. With tears in her eyes, Magdalene said, "Writing a constitution for a country and dreaming of eliminating discrimination is such a big task. Such a great person without thinking about his personal life and walking along the road overcoming obstacles like us, is like a river that joins the sea flowing evenly through hills, hillocks, ditches, fields and gorges, isn't it?" Father and mother were proud of the daughter's intelligence. The next morning, Magdalene came near the wall to drink water. Mother was cooking something by arranging 2 stones under the tree. The daughter was holding a school book and reading aloud. Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar is a great person who worked hard to eliminate discrimination in India. He overcame the difficulties faced in his life and walked like an elephant and achieved his goal. Magdalene stood in the hiding place and started listening to the lesson that the girl was reading.